Whoa. Let's check this out. So I was in a rush, so no green screen, no nothing. Just wanted to check this out for myself. I have maybe an hour and a half, because I'm an early person. Okay, because I get up at like 4 in the morning now. So I like to get ready for bed around 8. But I just made a video about this, but this is awesome. Just so it did come up yesterday. I found a couple of videos from other people who made it, Lucky 10p, and I think one other person, and they have theories on what happened. One of the theories is that apparently there was supposed to be a dawning in, I think, 2015 after the Taken King, and it never happened, so they suspect maybe they changed the date so it doesn't happen. Yeah, so I'm not alone. Yeah, I usually get to bed at 8:30, sometimes earlier, sometimes a little later. And I have an impatient kitten who wants to play. I was playing with her earlier, but I'm just loving this. So one theory that I've heard is that apparently it was a glitch on Bungie's part, that apparently, so after I made my video about the whole thing, because I was excited about it, I looked up Destiny 1 2025 Dawning, and not a lot of people are talking about it. Lucky 10p, I think one or two other people, because most people aren't playing Destiny 1, and I don't know if it makes sense or not. So apparently they went into the Tiger Engine code, so with the code for Destiny 1, and they're saying that you see, in Destiny 1 it wasn't the same every year, so this was the dawning for like 2015. So right after the Taken King, they had a dawning event scheduled, but they never did it. So they're saying it's possible that they, instead of removing it, they just rescheduled it to like 2025. I don't know. I mean, there have been a lot of rumors going on that they are remaking or remastering Destiny 1. And given this, the thing is, I genuinely do not understand what the point of Marathon is. I mean, the Marvel Rivals game, I haven't installed it, I haven't played it yet, but even I like the idea of playing as the Marvel Rivals, all right? Marvel characters sounds awesome, but it's because it's Marvel characters. I am not getting any sense of excitement for Marathon, and I feel like what Bungie's doing with Marathon is it's not going to be the breakout success that they desperately need. A lot of people don't even know who Bungie is anymore. Like, not us, like the gaming community, right? Everyone in gaming, right? You say Bungie, they know who Bungie is, right? Everyone who's online gamers, not the normies, right, knows who Bungie is, okay? We all know who Bungie is. Come on, it's Bungie. They did Halo, right? But if you talk to the normies out there, many of them have forgotten who Bungie is, because they haven't even been tied to Halo. When Destiny 2 first launched, everybody I knew was playing Destiny 2. Like, everyone. Like, the number of people who were like, yeah, I've already played Destiny 1 on to Destiny 2 was very few. Even people who'd never played Destiny 1 were excited about Destiny 2. There was a huge, big deal. I remember walking into game stores, right, and seeing ads running for Destiny 2, and just this massive, massive hype for Destiny 2. Which is why this whole thing with Steam, people forget, they look at the Steam numbers and they forget that Destiny 2 wasn't always on Steam. It was actually because they were part of Activision. It was part of the BattleNet thing. So you are missing, I think, 2 years worth of numbers for Destiny, just look at this. Oh, absolutely. I think Halo should stay the trilogy. It should stay with Bungie. Absolutely. But on the either stayed a trilogy or stayed with Bungie, and Bungie continued to make it. Because Halo 4, I'm trying to think. I know Halo 5 wasn't really that. I feel like it has slowly died down. But then, like I said, Destiny 2, there was a time where if you mentioned Destiny 2, everybody was playing Destiny 2. It was everywhere. Now, I feel like the normies don't even know who Bungie is. So when you go out there to the normies, right, and you're like, I just, let's see if there's any, who's the new people, all right? So, that's not... I don't see the point. Maybe I'm out of it. So we got one new person, two new people. I'm just... I don't see the point. Maybe it's just me, because Wayfinder, right? Wayfinder, the majority of the people I know who played Wayfinder because of its connection to DE. So the majority of the people who I saw talking about Wayfinder initially, since then, it's still not a big deal, but a couple of like ARPG people have spoken about Wayfinder. But the majority of the people that I saw content for Wayfinder were Warframe people, because that's why I was interested in Wayfinder. I was interested in Wayfinder because I was a Warframe person. So I saw that Digital Extremes was publishing Wayfinder, and I thought, oh, this must be good, because DE, if they're gonna hold the developers of Wayfinder to the same standards. So when they dropped it, it was like a lot of the Warframe people dropped Wayfinder. I think Wayfinder has gotten better since DE dropped them, because it's now really not a live service game. I really don't play Wayfinder that much, but I do think the game is better since they were dropped. But it's the same thing. The thing is, at least in the case of Wayfinder is very similar to Warframe. At least initially it was meant to be similar to Warframe. The same type of game. It wasn't exactly the same, but it was like a similar kind of game. You're going from Destiny 2 to an extraction or hero shooter with characters that, look, people are interested in Marvel Rivals just because of the Marvel name. Oh, that is cool. So, Marvel Rivals has that, the fact that it's a good game adds to it. But the fact that it is Marvel characters, I'm not a big PvP person, but I have been tempted to try Marvel Rivals simply because you get to play as Wolverine and Magneto. And Loki. That's cool. Just that alone appeals to me about it, and I'm not even. And then add the fact that it's actually a good game, adds to that. But who's gonna want? I don't see the point. What Bungie is known for is Destiny and Halo, and I hate to say this, but I hear Destiny people are like, yeah, I'm gonna try Marathon, but it's so different than Destiny that I feel like they're putting all of their eggs in a basket that it's not going to work. That if they need a massive success, given the state of Destiny 2 and the state of Bungie, they need a massive success. And honestly, if I were them, the game I would have dropped years ago was Marathon and focused on Destiny 2. Or even in Destiny 3. Wouldn't it be awesome if Marathon turned out to be the code name for Destiny 3 and it's been a secret the whole time? Or a remake, like a remaster of Destiny? Because for you to go so critically out from your player base. It's like Disney suddenly making... There's a reason why Disney, when they made adult movies, had different names, right? Because they knew that they, at least before they went all insane, okay? I know Disney has gone batshit crazy right now. But Disney, there's a reason why when they made like adult movies and stuff, at least years ago, under different names, was because they wanted to maintain the reputation of Disney as being children's content, right? People look at Bungie and they're not going to think extraction shooter, and I just, you're going to have to really, really wow the world with Marathon, and I don't see them doing that. Marvel Rivals has, again, I keep saying this, the Marvel Rivals has the advantage of the Marvel name, because regardless of the state of the movies, right, the characters themselves are awesome. Like I said, I love I wasn't even a big Marvel comic reader. As a kid, when I was younger, I read mostly DC, primarily because I couldn't afford it. I just read Batman and like Nightwing and like Robin, which was Tim Drake. Right? So, but even I know a little about the Marvel characters. And so, even, like I said, even though I'm genuinely tempted, I might start playing Marvel Rivals. I'll probably suck at it, but getting to, just the thought of getting to play, because these are cool characters. And so some people probably hesitated, but then they find out, oh, you're getting to play as Marvel characters, but you're getting to play as Marvel characters as Marvel characters. You're not playing as like Marvel Avenger characters from that video game that sucked. No, you're getting to play as Thor and Loki and Magneto as kick-ass versions of themselves. But people are already interested because of the Marvel name. Now, if they had decided to make a hero shooter with Guardians or something like that, that's what I don't see Marathon succeeding, and I don't. And I don't know what... I don't know how they... I don't see how they are hoping this will help them. I don't see how this will help them. And I really don't. So let's just check it out again. I gotta check it out again. This is just awesome. So I mean, look, a lot of people. First off, a lot of people get mad at me for posting Destiny 1 content, which I find ridiculously silly. Because I mean, that's like going in and finding someone playing Super Mario Brothers 1 or something, the older Mario games, and being like, "Why aren't you playing Mario Odyssey? You should be playing Mario Odyssey." As I was listening to someone point out, Destiny 1 is a complete and whole game. It's complete, okay? I like Destiny 1. I like the original Destiny. I hate the state of Destiny 2. I hate the superficiality of it. I hate this feeling of everything just constantly... It's like... I won't deny one of the hardest things with Destiny 2 is the FOMO. Even now, a part of me... that, like, for a long time, right, I have been out of it complete. Like, it's like it's hard to cut Destiny 1 cold turkey. And even when you just stop and you keep telling yourself, like, just move on, right? It's just digital bling, and better, the other stuff will come, right? A part of you is going, but I'm missing cool stuff. It's if you play Destiny as long as, like, a lot of the people who've been playing Destiny 2 have been playing it, it's almost like it's ingrained in you. This feeling of, you know, you're missing stuff in Destiny 2. You're missing content. You're missing story. You're missing experiences from Destiny 2. But then you go into Destiny 2 and you're like, this absolutely sucks. I might as well miss it. So it's very hard to break that. And it's like every time... Look, let me put it this way. Destiny 2 is still fully updated right now on my Xbox. I did not do what I used to do, which is buy it on multiple platforms. But it's Destiny 2 Final Shape is on my wish list on Steam because I want to play it on my ROG Ally. A part of me does, and a part of me is like, no, don't. You might as well don't waste your money. But it's not on PS5 because I did not get the Final Shape or the Witch Queen. No, wait, I think I did at some point finally. But I don't have Final Shape on PS5, and I think I finally uninstalled it from PS5. But it's right here. There it is. Okay. And whenever there's an update that needs being done, it's not, there's no updates for Destiny 2. Why? Because Destiny 2 is fully updated. So if I were to go right now and play Destiny 2, it's like I have Destiny 2 always ready to go. I haven't played it in a while. Hey George, what's up? I'm only gonna be on for maybe an hour because I go to bed early. I go to bed very early because I get up very early because I'm one of those people who likes to get up really early and have time to get ready, do my, like yesterday I did my laundry in the morning, cleaned the litter box, fed the cat, took out the recycling. I like to get things done early in the morning. Hola Rez, what's up? Check this out. It's the dawning in Destiny 1. So I actually have Destiny 2 up and ready to go. I can easily play it right now. If I wanted to, I could open Destiny 2. I haven't played it in like 2 weeks, but it's ready to go. So for anybody who's like, I get so many people, I am so angry on the state of Destiny 2 because I want it to be better. And it breaks my heart to see the state of Destiny 2 like this and to remember when it was amazing and awesome. I mean, you want to first step towards winning back a lot of the old guard. The people like me, the old guard, the people who check this out. My games and apps, right? I mean, look, let me put it this way. Okay, check this out, all right? My games, right? What is pinned still among my pins? Destiny 2 beta. Okay, you got it bad. We had a little bit of snow. There's like sprinkles all over the place. We got snow, but up to your stomach. Damn, dude. Right? So, like, anybody who's like, oh, you hate your Destiny. Look, I still have it. You can see for yourself. It's the Destiny 2 beta. I played the Destiny 2 beta on PS5. Well, PS4 at the time. Xbox One. And PC. I replayed that homecoming mission so many times. And you had to delete your character, right? I deleted so many characters and replayed that mission so many times. I did that strike in the beta. So, damn! So you're 6'2" and the snow's up to you. That would be over my head. Excuse me. I'm 5'1" on a good day. So, Minnie, what's the matter with the psychopath? She, by the way, has no fear. Like, I sleep on a loft bed. I love it. Regardless, I would always have a loft bed. She bounces around that thing and freaks me out. Like, she has a way to climb down. She has a tree that's set up next to the loft for her to climb down. But when she wants to get down, she meows and expects me to go up the ladder so she can jump on my shoulders because she wants to ride down. But yeah, you can see Destiny 2 the beta is still pinned. I played that to death. Every day I play that Destiny 2 beta. Look at this. I will admit I never played the Destiny beta. Sadly, I didn't start Destiny 1 seriously until the end of the Taken King. So about a month, 3 weeks before the Rise of Iron. I don't remember the exact date. I could probably look back and see my purchase history in PlayStation and Xbox when I pre-ordered it. Because I did pre-order Rise of Iron. And I pre-ordered Rise of Iron because I got that Iron Galahorn with no level limit. Hey, Minnie. Come here, Minnie. But just look at this. So for me, it's frustrating to see Destiny 2 in the state it is in, And then, like, the funny thing is also, like, I've been criticizing Destiny 2 for years. And the funny thing is, like, some of the things that I've been saying for years, it's now okay to say. Okay? It's like, once the big content creators speak up, then everybody else is allowed to. Because I still have not forgotten Astacross's video about the monetization of Destiny 2. And he made it months after I had been talking about the monetization. And people got mad at me for pointing out about the seasonal cards. He criticized that. But because what? He's a big approved Destiny 2 person, nobody gave him hate over it. I remember when sidearms were a big thing and that. Yeah, I got the Hawk Moon. But this is just awesome. So the theory is, Rez, now one guy has a theory. I don't know. Some people are saying this is a hint that they're actually remastering the game. One guy has a theory. I don't know if I believe it or not, okay? The theory is that apparently there was a dawning event scheduled right after the Taken King that never happened. And it was set for January 5th, like 2015. And they canceled it. So the theory is that the person, when they canceled it, instead of removing it, rescheduled it 10 years later. I don't know if I believe that. And so, because the dawning, this is not the dawning. There was only one dawning in Destiny 1, and that was after Rise of Iron. The decorations for this look different than the dawning for Destiny 1, for Rise of Iron, the one dawning event. Now, that's the thing with Destiny 1. You know, it wasn't the same every year, whereas with Destiny 2. So, who knows? Maybe they've also maybe they noticed. I mean, because it's odd. The dawning usually is in December. So for them to bring this up in January, on January 5th. is weird for them to do this. I mean, I wonder how long it's going to stick around as well. I'll admit though, Rez, my favorite hand cannon is the Ace of Spades. I get the Hawk Moon, but I'm more of a fan of the Ace of Spades. I love the fact that if you are good aim and you do good precision kills with that thing, you can go without reloading. And you can just go. But I mean, I honestly, like I said, I've gotten negative people who get angry at me for playing Destiny 1, but the vast majority of the people,
we believe the higher angels know which way is dreaming the traveler of its light. Whatever power they wield must be understood.
yeah, Thorn is awesome. Destiny 1 had some great guns. Not good, but Ace of Spades is, I guess, because the Ace of The thing is, with the Ace of Spades also, it was a hunter-only weapon. Ace of Spades was only for hunters, so that's the other reason I like the Ace of Spades. I think so. I have almost every ship. Is it this? I gotta check. I probably have it. I have like almost every one. Because I went on a ship hunting spree as well. At one point, because I was trying to get to 5,000, 5,000, Grimoire. So let me finish this and then I'll check. Because, but no, The only thing, the only things I'm really missing are raid stuff. And a part of me, just as somebody who's primarily a solo person and a loner, I was never very keen on getting into raids. See? Well, you can come back to D1. See, watch. See, I hate reloading hand cannons. So that is why I love the Ace of Spades. The thing is also, I know that, I'm not good at sniping. I will not deny it. One of these days I will get better at sniping. I mean, you can always play D1 again. But, like, I would absolutely, like I said, it was a deadline. You had to, I don't know if you remember, you had to have to reach a certain Grimoire score, a certain amount of things done in the, where is it? The book? Which one? This one. The Age of Triumph book. So you had to get as things done in the Age of Triumph to get, award, like, I still use old, like, those old emblems you earned. So, like, here. Be the wall. What did I miss? So I didn't complete all. Yeah, it was a Crucible quest, see? And then here, Hunter's Way, I got all of them. Same with the Warlock. I never did the Crucible one, because... the Crucible as a Warlock. I never played Crucible as a Warlock. Strikes. This is me with Strikes, right? The Crucible, you can see I didn't really do much Crucible. Raids, as you can see, I barely did any raids. Collection, so I think, yeah, 50 out of 75 of the ships. Excuse me, sorry. So, the shaders, it's like mostly raid stuff that I was missing. I got all the sparrows, but mostly the stuff I was missing was raid related. See here? Echoes of Darkness. Yeah, I think those were also in raids. Those calcified fragments were in raids. See, and trials. So Crucible was my main my two main holdbacks in Destiny 1 were raids and Crucible. I never really did it a lot, so I never got good at it. I should have probably done it a lot more. Now I'm hearing Destiny 2 is full of cheaters anyway. The only PvP I would be interested in honestly playing is Marvel Rivals, because, I mean, like I said, it's the Marvel superheroes. As the Marvel superheroes, not the woke insanity. And, if they ever introduced a Corpus versus Grineer PvP in Warframe, that would be awesome. That would really be awesome. There. See? This is why I like you. I'm so out of it. It is so weird to be playing this. Right. Okay. All right, let's do this. Damn, what the hell am I doing? Okay. No, that's not me. Did you see that? It must be lag. Mini? I actually have a Cade 6 picture right over here from the comic book. So yes, the Destiny 1
Let's get out in the open. I'll have a better chance of blocking the signal.
So yeah, the thing is, cutscene.
You're interesting. Not entirely interesting, but you have promise.
Who is that? I don't know. I'm losing the signal.
Guardian, I know what you're about to do. It's brave. There are enemies out here you do not believe.
Out where?
Go down, face the hive. If you live, come find us.
And if you live, come find me. I mean, I guess.
Signal drop. I got some broken coordinates. Venus, Northern Hemisphere. Ishtar region. Great. What do we do now?
We go down.
But I don't know. Like I said, I keep saying, for me, when I come home, if I'm gonna play a video game, when I play a video game, I want to be a hero. All right, I like being the good, kicking ass. And that's what Destiny was about. It's like you can forget all the world's problems, the crazy, the shades of gray, the stupid, the weird, the creepy, the just plain. I can't laugh at because just some things just shouldn't know. And you just come here, play Destiny 2. Well, Destiny 2 used to be. Play Destiny 1. And you are the good guy. You are the hero. Right? The Hive are bad guys. The Fallen are bad guys. You are a guardian. With Ghost at your side. And the Vanguard backing you. Not even death can come between you and saving humanity. That's what made Destiny just awesome. It was you. And your superpowers. And that was it. You had your own ship at your side, whole solar system out to explore. No stupid romance stories, no stupid emo. You were surrounded by kick. Yeah, I mean, Osiris was cool. Saint 14 was cool. Zavala is cool. You know, you were a guardian. And you're surrounded by greats. And you just forget everything. You just go here, play Destiny, and rocket launchers. Alright, be like, see? And nothing else mattered. 'Cause you were a guardian. And everybody knew it. You were the guardian. There was... I hate the whole... I so hate... Come on, buddy. Which is why, for me, things went downhill, even with the Witch Queen. I know, people are like, oh, the Witch Queen is so great. I hated the Witch Queen. I mean, the gameplay was fun, right? But the story, I hated. I hated the story from the Witch Queen. I mean, up until you found out that it was like, oh... The Hive were deceived by the darkness. That sucked. It was like the Hive had agency. They were evil. And you were a guardian. Bring it. And it was just like, there's no fear. It was like, even when you're like facing gods. كل سنة وأنت طيب. Bring it. Where's number 3? Come on, honey. Bring it. Come on. And the tower has been updated. Let me grab some heavy. God, I love this game so much. There should be an ogre coming. This game just makes me happy. Destiny just makes me happy. You are a hero. I absolutely love this game. The feeling of just being free. You are the guardian, the hero with Ghost and at your side, right? Come on, buddy. And that is why I just love this game. I love Destiny 1. I so love Destiny 1. Destiny 1 just cannot compare. Destiny 2 cannot compare to Destiny 1.
They were using it against us, devouring its light. But we freed it. Now we friends said there are enemies on Venus worse than this. Great.
Destiny 2 cannot compare to Destiny 1. I just... There's just, they've taken away so much from what made Destiny in Destiny 2. Sometimes it's hard to put it into words, but when you just play it, there isn't that hopefulness that was there in Destiny 1. Or even the beginning of Destiny 2. You could feel the difference in the mood. You could tell the writing room was different. It just isn't the same. I said, for me, the downfall started with the season of the Splicer, when they turned Guardians into oppressors. Then Savathun becoming basically, they're like, oh, they were the fallen. No, not the fallen. The Hive were deceived to take the darkness instead of choosing it. I cannot forget when we were doing that Eris mission, which is why I stopped playing that season, where they were like, just that ghost of Savathun just constantly telling you how you were a killer and a slayer, and just trying to turn you again into this horrible, oppressive being. Where it's like you've killed you brutal massacring of Hive and all that, and it's like, really, have you been in the Dreadnought, right? And then it was the whole focus, so much attention on Osiris and Saint 14. Just so much focus on Osiris and Saint 14. I was like, first off, you retconned them. And second of all, it was so badly written. It was just so badly. I mean, if you're going to inflict that on us, that retcon, that was just horribly done. And it was just constant. It was like you took the focus of Destiny away from the Guardian and being Legend to kissy, kissy, lovey, lovey heart stuff. Let's see. Is it Eminek? I think it's hard to read the Arabic because it's so teeny tiny. But I mean, look at this. Let's see. There are more people now. People are discovering this and coming. Look at all these old timers coming back. Well, I mean, maybe not coming back. There's people who've never stopped like me. Hey, Minnie Moo. Minnie. New player. Hey, Minnie. Minnie. What you doing, Minnie? What you doing, Minnie? Huh? Yeah, you playing with your poof poof? Oh, okay. It's just the Arabic is so teeny tiny and all of the letters get mushed together. So I see a se and a le and a... It's cold. And we have some snow. Like, there's somebody here with a knife all done. I mean, just look at this. Maybe they're testing to see how people get excited about it, because I'm hyped. There's a new person. I mean, just this is awesome. This is awesome. Look at this. Look at it. They have not done. I cannot believe they actually did this. Hey, Minnie. Come here, Minnie. Come on, Minnie. I have forgotten what it's like to have a kitten and how crazy kittens can be. She seems to think that she is unbreakable. It's funny because I was talking with a colleague of mine and his baby girl is like, he's describing his daughter who's like a toddler, right? And it's like, dear God, the similarities between your baby, your toddler, and my kitten are identical. Where it's like, she has no fear. And you're like, honey, be careful around the edge. She also likes to wake up at like 2 a.m. and play. She just suddenly wakes up at like midnight or 2 a.m. where I'm like in the middle of sleep and suddenly just starts to paw and wants to play. I just... I just can't get over this. Wait, how did you do that? It's been a while since I've spent time in the tower. I know there's a way to get up there. There we go. I mean, just this is awesome. All right, I'm just gonna say this is awesome. Look at this. Look at this. All right. Let's just do this. All right. All right. Minnie, what you doing? She also eats everything. You lunatic. She wants to eat literally everything. I have never had a cat who likes people's food as much as this one. Buster hated people food. She wouldn't even eat sushi. Like, the only thing she ate was like boiled chicken and tuna fish. She wouldn't even eat sushi, but this one eats whipped cream. Like, all right, let's see if I can get the 30,000 I need. All right. All right, here we go. So, so if you don't know it, the trick is to use a knife juggler and get, come on, turn around. You get knife juggler and precision kills, because your precision kills get the same amount of points as the bonus. So you need to get these. The 80 points now add the fact that we've got, all right, solar burn. All right, you got solar burn going, and there we go. All right. Reinforcements incoming. So knife juggler means that every precision kill with your throwing knife refreshes your cooldown, which is why and in Challenge of the Elders, a throwing knife precision kill counts as a precision kill and a melee kill, as you can see. Now, if you miss, you should do what I did here. Oh, damn. That was a good run. What did you do, Minnie? You distracted me, Minnie. What were you doing, Minnie? All right, let's do this. I wouldn't be surprised. This one would probably eat it. She eats everything. All right.
A servant of Oryx, hunger.
She only doesn't eat ramen because it's too hot. All right. Come on, where are you guys? Eh? Good, feeling it. I'm feeling it coming back. It's been so long since I've done this. Ah, missed. There we go. Got it back. There we go. Come on. There we go. See? See? Ah, missed. So that's why you use Monte Carlo, because if you do miss, increases the speed at which you're, there we go. Alright. Now he is a piece of cake when it comes to this. Alright. There we go. Here we go. 1,500. I need 5,000 at least. There we go. Missed, damn. There we go, baby. Come on. Come to Papa. Alright. Missed. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Come on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is going beautifully. There we go. Oh, did that hurt? There we go. And I saw you. Miss, damn it. Come on, a little closer. Come on, you guys. I don't want to go out too far. Come on, come on. Guardian wants to play. Remember, this is Destiny 1. Hunters are smooshy. Let's not forget that. It actually bad throw. Missed again. All right. I think I have at least one more round. Yes. Reinforcements. I should get that up to 5,000. All right. Okay. Come on. Come on. All right, here we go. It's been nice knowing you. It's been nice knowing you. Okay. I keep forgetting to do this. This. Hello, Minnie. There really is a that's the cat's butt. Wait, so it was Vex, Hive, Cabal. I did it before, but I didn't get the 30,000. Let's get this. All right. 4865 is good. It's better than what I did last time. Now we got the Hive with his girlfriends. So, key thing with these two, this guy. No, wait, this is Cabal. So it's no, it was Cabal.
The ruin.
Well taken, Cabal. Which, by the way, these guys are a piece of cake if you can get them close enough to. That was good. All right. It's official. It is official. He has been certified, and now it feels like the new year. Where is he? It now feels like the new year. It now feels. Get rid of those guys. Those guys are a pain in the butt. Now I... I'm gonna have to do this. You have to watch out for his thump attack, which is a pain in the butt. But I always have to make sure. All right, where'd he go? So the reason you stay here is because his Thombatang can't get you. As you can see, one thing about these Cabal is, you notice they flinch, which is why Berserk is a pain in the butt when you deal with Cabal. But that's why I'm so... Now the Hive, which are coming up next, are easy. Which is why I'm not too worried if I don't get the... The Hive are a piece of cake. You just have to worry about his girlfriends. Which is why, like, I'm gonna probably just get him in this next. Alright, so what? I want to get him. There we go. That. It was... Thank you. All right. This one is a piece of cake. This one is easy. You just have to know how to deal with his girlfriends. So he's got what I call his sister wives. He's got a whole harem of women, right? So technically I'm like 4,000 under, but this isn't that bad, honestly. If I do good, so I gotta work hard at it. I might get the 30,000. I have gotten the 30,000 solo before, depending on the bonuses and like a mod. So like, for example, in this case, you know, but it's Hive. So this one, you gotta just deal with his girlfriend. I call them his girlfriends, right? Once you deal with the girlfriends, you're good. It's just every round of reinforcements, you gotta deal with his girlfriends. They're a pain in the butt to deal with. So you got these guys. There we go. Here she is. Hi, sweetheart. Come on. There we go. Now you don't have to worry about anything else. These acolytes are a piece of cake. Just don't get like over... See? The acolytes are easy. I missed. There we go. And they're very easy one-shot kills with your Hunter's throwing knife. Hey, Minnie. How There we go. I mean, I can afford to get distracted by the fuzzball. Hey, buddy. Make sure I have this ready to go for his girlfriends. Also watch out for his attack because it's solar. Girlfriend. Where's the girlfriend? Got him. Got his girlfriend. Come on, where are you guys? They sometimes get shy. Said watch out for his attack. It's a solar attack. It will kill you. I don't like wasting all my heavy on them. Especially when you take into account the fact that it's solar burn, so a good fusion rifle will kill them too. What am I at? 17,000. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Come on. There he goes. I don't want to waste my heavy on him. I'm almost at my super, so. I think I got them all. All right. See what side he's on, so I don't get... Yeah, I ain't going that way. He's got a solar attack, and it's solar burn, so he will melt you if you're not careful, especially if you're a hunter. So go from behind. Reinforcements. Make sure I'm ready in case his girlfriend tries to attack me. Alright. Especially when you take into account his girlfriend's farts. You'd think he'd be more grateful for me getting rid of those girlfriends of his. Nice. There we go. 19. There we go. There we go. 1. See? 6 in a row. All right. Come on. Hey, Meanie. There we go. See? There's a cat. For those who don't believe me, there is a cat right there. Meanie me. Any more? I really... Hi, buddy. Nah, I'm gonna kill him in one go. It sucks. Alright, I gotta do better. Maybe not use Celestial Nighthawk, because... Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, I didn't do... The problem is Celestial Nighthawk does so much damage that you skip over rounds of reinforcements, and you want as many rounds of reinforcements. So maybe if I'd had not used Celestial Nighthawk, maybe if I just go Golden Gun. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Hell yeah. just solo challenge of the elders, but I didn't get the 30,000 points. I think if I run something other than Celestial Nighthawk, this way my super doesn't do so much damage that it skips reinforcement levels. Because I noticed I skipped reinforcement rounds. I did on purposely skip them with Narusk, Servant of Oryx, because he's just a pain in the butt to deal with. Narusk is just a pain in the butt. He's the Taken Cabal, but Taken Hive are a piece of cake. You just have to deal with his girlfriends. And so honestly, I shouldn't. So I skipped rounds. So maybe if I run it, but like I said, I go to bed at like 8. So yeah, I'm probably gonna head out. But yeah, I definitely. They updated the tower. There's a lot of theories why it happened, but I'll just show this off before I head out. Because, like I said, I get up at like 4 a.m. and it's almost 8. And I have a rambunctious little monster who likes to run around. But check this out. Now, some people are saying it was a mistake. That something... Ooh, 2 games on my Steam wishlist are on sale. Okay. Minnie, come here, Minnie. But check this out. Yeah, a lot of people are actually still playing D1. It's on sale. Well, it's not on sale. It's been dropped. There we go. What are you doing? That's the cat. Kitten. You're not a cat until your birthday, when you're a year old. You're still going to be considered a kitten. Alright? Because you're not even fully grown. You are a baby and you act like a psychotic lunatic. She acts. Yeah. This is crazy. Here, I'll show you. Now, people aren't entirely sure why they did it. There's some theories that it was a mistake. But check this out. Check it out. It's the dawning. So one theory is this was meant to be the dawning. So the one theory that I've heard that people have made is that this is the dawning from 2015 that never happened. And so instead of removing it or stopping it from happening, they just changed the date and forgot about it. Instead of they temporarily changed the date and we're going to pull it, but instead they just completely forgot about it. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of rumors going around that they are going to remaster Destiny 1 because, I mean, it's not like Destiny 2 is doing very well. But, so that's one theory. I don't know. It seems like an odd theory, but yeah, they have the dawning. And it's weird because the dawning... And yeah, I make Destiny 1 content still. I do Xur videos every week, so I can tell you nothing like this has happened in the last 7 years. I have never seen the tower updated in any way in the last 7 years. I would have noticed. This happened on Sunday. So this happened on January 5th on Sunday, because I did not live stream Destiny 1 on Sunday, but people were saying on X when I woke up on Monday morning that the dawning had come to Destiny 1. And... not a lot of people are talking about it, but a couple of people have made videos about it. I just made a video about it. But yeah, I have never seen anything like this. There's nothing... Never mind. But yeah, they actually... people are coming back. The thing, so there's a lot of theories. I mean, I've heard a lot of people are still playing D1. Let's see, what's the status of the tower? So, we got like 1 new player. This is a pretty new player. No, Destiny 2 has not been in good shape for a long time. Flat out, I hate the state of Destiny 2. I 100% hate the state of Destiny 2. And I've been talking up about it for years now because I think it feels superficial. It basically, the best way to describe Destiny 2 is if you were to take Fortnite and Destiny and mash it together, it feels so superficial and pointless. The story is just awful. It just feels like they don't care. Whereas, as bad as at times Destiny 1 was, there was still heart in it. You could tell they cared about it. There was creativity in it. I mean, the dawning was different. It wasn't like they, like, I could not believe that they do the exact same dawning event every year. You have a whole year to come up with something creative and new, but you don't. It doesn't feel like they care about it anymore. And it doesn't feel like they have any OG Destiny 1 people. People even who play Destiny 1 to make content for Destiny 2. Because, like, I could have come up with better explanations for why Neomuna exists. Like, I know a friend of mine who came up with this awesome story idea about Alakul, but keeping him as the Darkblade. Instead, they just... I mean, let me put it this way, okay? If you play Destiny 2, you'll notice that there's something wrong in the Cosmodrome. Okay? Because the Cosmodrome in Destiny 2 is pre-Rise of Iron. They were so uncaring about it that they didn't even put the hole in the wall. Okay, fine, there's no Siva, but the hole in the wall is... You know, all right, I should be heading out because... I have to get to bed because I have to get to... I get up at 4 a.m. because I like to get ready. I like to do a lot of stuff in the morning. I'm a morning person. But... Okay, but... I believe this is the one. The Cosmodrome... I mean, just the fact that the Cosmodrome... Because it tells me, it's not even that, it's just, it tells me that you just threw the Cosmodrome in. You just threw the Cosmodrome in. I think this is the... I think this is the wrong one. I think this is the wrong one. But the hole in the wall of the Cosmodrome, you just threw the Cosmodrome into Destiny 2. And you're like, hey everybody, we brought back the Cosmodrome. Right? No, this is the wrong one. I don't know. I think I'm starting to catch something, but I'm on the tail end of it. Wait. Has been transformed by an ancient, find the source of corruption. I think this is the one. But, like, the fact that these details matter, right? These details matter. It shows me a level...
You said the Fallen knew about Siva, but I can't find a reference to Siva in the Vanguard database.
That's because I went to great lengths to lock it away.
I think this is the wrong one. I'm trying to remember which one it is because I usually do the Rise of Iron in...
Then shouldn't we?
What you need to do now is track Cyrus. If we find him, we will know.
But it tells me that there's a lot... That ASMR voice? Wait. I don't even know how to do an ASMR voice. Honestly, I try to lower my voice a little because I tend to speak loud. Here! Look! There! That hole... That hole is not in Destiny 2. That... Wait, did you see the tower? Did you see the tower? That I just showed. That they updated the tower. Stop sniping. Sniper, no sniping. But you see, that is missing. So that tells me plenty about the state of mind of not the tower. Okay, I'll show you. First off, no, I'll show you the tower, and then I'll show you why I'm angry. All right. So you see this hole here, right? This hole is where you start. So this here is where you start Destiny 1, right? Remember? This is where you start Destiny 1. You're around here, right? So you can see right over there, that's the entrance where you start Destiny 1. That hole, okay? Remember that hole, okay? So just remember that hole. It's over the spot where you start Destiny 1. Okay? Now, no, they updated the tower. They updated the tower. The dawning is in the Destiny 1 tower. Check this out. Check this out. People are still trying to figure out what happened. Why are they doing it? What exactly happened? So check this out. No, I mean about the Cosmodrome's hole. Though I think I've been shadow banned again on X. So, check out the tower. They have the dawning in the tower. This is new. This came on Sunday. Now, there are a couple of theories going around about, well, there's only one theory going on. Well, all right, technically two. One is that, okay, some people are saying that they're noticing people's interest in Destiny 1, which I don't know. I know there has been peaked interest in Destiny 1 for a long time, especially, but then mostly after Lightfall. I keep on top of Destiny 1. Another theory is this is like a hint that they're remastering it, and, all those rumors about a remastered Destiny 1. But one theory is that apparently this is the dawning from that never happened, that the decorations for the dawning were supposed to change yearly. And so Destiny 1 only had one dawning, and that was the 2016 after the Rise of Iron. And they're saying that this was like a 2015 dawning that never happened. And so they're saying the one theory they have that, honestly, I don't know if I believe it or not. It's odd. I think now that people have hyped up about it, Bungie's probably going to keep it for a couple days. Either that or Bungie isn't even aware because they don't care. But then, honestly, I think they're so, oblivious to everything going on. It's like they don't care about Destiny, which I keep saying that's stupid. I'm sorry. But Marathon is going nowhere. It doesn't... I've used the example of Wayfinder and Warframe, okay? So here, I'll show you what I mean, though, about the whole, all right? So I've used the example of Wayfinder and Warframe. A lot of people I know who played Wayfinder only played Wayfinder because of Warframe, because Digital Extremes published Wayfinder temporarily. At least Wayfinder was similar to Warframe. Okay, so people who play Warframe would have been interested in Wayfinder. And in fact, the majority of the content I saw about Wayfinder initially was from Warframe people. Because Warframe people were excited. They're like, okay, it's a live service game coming from Digital Extremes. They did a great job with Warframe. Even though they didn't exactly make it, they're publishing it, so it must be really good. Then when they stopped, the number of... It didn't... No, yeah. Heart, love, kissy, mushy. Yeah. Look, I'm sorry, but I can. It's not why I play Destiny. I play Destiny. They're catering to the wrong audience. All right, Bungie, you lost your hardcores. All right. Most of the look, when Destiny 2 first launched, I remember extreme hype. Okay, I tried to pre-order the collector's edition from multiple stores. Okay, and I had to go with GameStop. Okay, I remember trying to first pre-order it from Best Buy, and it was sold out immediately. The collector's edition for Destiny 2. Okay, And I ended up getting it from GameStop, okay? I remember being so hyped, and everybody I knew was playing Destiny 2. Now, nobody even knows who Bungie is anymore. That's normie, right? People think Destiny 2 is dead. Most of the people don't even know what the story... Like, the Final Shape, I barely understood the story. The one thing I liked about the Final Shape was it was basically a redo of the Red War. When you really think about it, okay, Final Shape was just like a redo of the Red War. What I liked about the Final Shape... All right. What the hell is this? Open directory. Okay. Where's the Cosmodrome? All right. Right. So what I liked about the Final Shape was just the simple fact that you got to do do missions, a whole campaign with Zavala, Ikora, and Cayde. And that is what the Red War was, right? In the Red War, you were sent out to locate Zavala on Titan, Ikora on Io, and Cayde on Nessus, right? Sure, tell yourself that. Destiny 2 absolutely sucks. The only reason I'm in Destiny 2 is to show that they are so lazy, okay, that they couldn't even get the Cosmodrome right. Alright? They couldn't even get the goddamn Cosmodrome right. That is how lazy they are in Destiny. Destiny 2, and I love it how every single time I play Destiny 1, some loser comes here and starts whining about how I'm playing Destiny 1. And I don't care if I come across as hostile at this point. Destiny 2 sucks. Flat out sucks. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. This is the old Cosmodrome. So let me reword that for you. Destiny 2 is nowhere near Destiny 1. Destiny 1 is what Destiny 2 wishes it was at this point. And the player base speaks for itself. Isn't there a new season starting in another day? Like tomorrow? And nobody's playing this garbage. The only reason I was here is to prove a point, though I can't even remember at this point. The fact that they don't have the goddamn hole in the wall from Destiny 1. Because they were so lazy about creating the Cosmodrome in Destiny 2 that they used the pre-Rise of Iron version. Probably because half the people at Bungie haven't played Destiny 1. Or they probably gave us all a bullshit excuse for why. This game is so pathetically lost at this point. And honestly, for the peace of mind, trying to remember how to even get there. Hey, grumpy old gamer, I'm heading out soon because I'm only sticking around for like an hour. I just wanted to see if I could, because honestly I haven't looked for the entrance to the Cosmodrome in a while. Oh, I know where that is. the thing is, the more salty, angry people who come here whining about me playing D1, right? The more I'm going to play D1. I find you guys hilarious. You get so butthurt that I'm playing Destiny 1. Here. So I'll show you the spot where the wall should have a hole in it. And everybody just goes along like it never happened. Like, oh, yeah, they just completely forgot about Siva. Look, even if they completely got rid of Siva, all right, they did not fix the hole in the wall. Everything in Destiny 2 they copied from Warframe 2, which is hilarious. Your game is dying. Destiny 2 is dying, okay? What, are you at like 20,000 players? It absolutely sucks. Go back to grinding 500 times the same thing. In a game that even the developers care so little about, they couldn't even keep it consistent. Always amazes me the number of how every now and then some little shit has to come in here and cry about how, oh my god, you're playing Destiny 1. As I said, the only reason I'm in Destiny 2 is just to show, because somebody, the mistake they made in the Cosmodrome that they haven't fixed yet. All right? And then I'm going back to an actual good game. You see, I understand the FOMO of Destiny 2, because even now, after not playing it for a while, I can still feel that FOMO. Like, but that's the only reason anybody plays that shit game, all right? You're like, oh my god, FOMO, the season's gonna end. What if I can't get the same exact guns all over again? Boo-hoo. You eventually kind of accept that there's absolutely no point to it, and that there's so many better games out there. Here we are. So the snow is gone, makes sense, right? This is the exact area I was in before in Destiny 1, right? But there was snow on the ground, all right? This is where you start Destiny 1. Right here, okay? But, oh, wait a minute. Where's the hole in the wall? Destiny 2 has become a bigger grind, which is funny, than Warframe. You know, one of my big problems with Warframe was that back years ago, right? I made a whole video, not a video, a review. Actually, I posted it on Bungie.net, because Bungie.net had a separate category for non-Destiny content. So I made a comparison between Destiny 2 and Warframe. Okay, this was years ago. And I said that the characters in Destiny 2 were better, the grind was less. Now, I will say the opposite. The grind in Destiny 2 is abhorrent. The characters are all unlikable. Even the Lotus is a more developed, interesting character than anybody left in Destiny 2. They've cucked all the male characters, okay? They've retconned Osiris and Saint 14, okay? And oh yeah, they care so much about this game that they didn't even include the goddamn wall, the hole in the wall. Look at that. Where's the hole in the wall from Rise of Iron? So yeah. How did you miss that? How did you miss that? And people are just like eating this slop up. I've been talking about Destiny 2 for years and how the story went down the hill. And now this whole seasonal garbage. The only people who like it are Fortnite players. All right? That's all Destiny 2 is. A mashup of Destiny and Fortnite. And the only reason they do it this way is because the only way they could get people to play Destiny 2 is FOMO. Fear of missing out. You're going to keep doing the same thing over and over because you know if you don't get it now, you might not get it later. Well, I admit I understand that feeling completely. The FOMO still draws at me. Why do you think I can just log right into Destiny 2 right now? Huh? I haven't played it in like 2 or 3 weeks, but I keep it updated and ready to go. Because a part of me still feels that ache to go back into it and collect all the stuff I missed. But then I remember there's a ton of other better games out there to play. Not just live service games, okay? Games that have much better fun to play than this. Black Myth Wukong, Space Marine 2 to start, Astro Bot, which I'm like one step away from the Platinum Trophy. Hell, Diablo 4 is a better game than this at this point. And I've played Vessel of Hatred, and the campaign is meh at best. But you couldn't even put the hole in the wall. You couldn't even use the Cosmodrome from post Rise of Iron. So, that's how much they care about their game. There was a time when Bungie would never have made this mistake. When they actually cared about their game. Now, they don't care. They're so lazy. You know, everyone's like whining about, oh my God, they have only 800 people. Well, I looked into it. They had like 500 people when they were making Destiny. I think it was even less than 500. All right? They were a tighter budget, less people, and they were making Destiny. But everyone is like, oh no, they got rid of the bloat. Hopefully they did. And they got rid of the idiots who wrote Lightfall. Because at this point, I'm not spending any money in 2025 on Destiny 2. I spent $100 on this garbage that I played Final Shape. Won't deny. You know what was nice about Final Shape? Final Shape, as I've said, is a rehash of the Red War. It is a remake of the Red War. In the sense that they basically took us D1 people, and original Destiny people, and said, hey, let's eat dangly keys, right? You know, you like Cayde, don't you? You like Zavala, don't you? You like Ikora? Look, it's Ikora. It's Zavala. It's Cayde. You notice most of the new characters barely, other than the Crow, almost no one's in, yeah. Check it out, it's Cayde. You love Cayde, don't you? We brought you Cayde, right? And it's exactly like the Red War, right? Red War campaign was in, whereas you campaigning with the Vanguard, which was one of the most awesome parts about the Red War, all right? I loved that about the Red War. Getting to be in a mission, in a campaign with the Vanguard was awesome. All right, you got to go from, you know, bring the Vanguard together and go after Gaul. Well, that is, in a way, what you have with the Final Shape. You are doing a mission with the Vanguard, okay? And that is why I can barely tell you what happened in the Final Shape because nothing of it was of meaning other than the ending, okay? But what mattered about the Final Shape that was awesome was doing a mission with Cayde, Zavala, and Ikora. And they knew that. They could have written the most BS story, but as long as they had Ikora, Cayde, and Zavala, I would have eaten it up just as much as anybody else. But the moment they put Failsafe on screen, and they couldn't even get Failsafe's character right because they fired all the good writers and they brought in a bunch of Tumblr writers who dream about slash fiction and fanfic who don't care about the original lore and couldn't write Failsafe. Like, they could not even write Failsafe. Failsafe was a Nimbus 2.0. You could tell from Failsafe that whoever wrote Lightfall wrote the first episode after Final Shape. It was trash. And the whole thing with, we even found out later that the guy who paired Osiris and Saint 14 didn't care about the past. He was like, I always wanted to share my queer experience. Dude, I don't want to know, okay? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Then just leave, bro. I don't care. But I'm not wrong, and you know it. Okay? You know it. Why do you think people came back for Final Shape? People are like, I want to finish the story. The only reason the story of the final shape was good, Ikora, Zavala, and Cade. That's it. 90% of the people I know can't tell me half of what's happening in the game. And the majority don't care. They know there's something about the witness and whatever. Majority of people have no clue what's going on. I know people who I've shown them cutscenes and like, I didn't even know that was there because I skip all the cutscenes. So bro, I'm right. Okay, the story is BS. On top of that, the whole Osiris and Save 14, yeah, the dude who did that came out on Twitter before he got fired saying that he wanted to share his queer life experiences. Didn't care about the original past of the two characters who had a really great past, well-developed past as two brothers, battle brothers, who had a falling out over the speaker. We're not lovers, and that's what made them unique. They were awesome group. So, no. Most of the writing team has probably doesn't know anything about Destiny 1 and did whatever crap they wanted. So no, the only reason Final Shape was good, and I'll admit it as someone who liked Final Shape, but looking back, yeah, the story was mediocre. Taken King was better than Final Shape, okay? Hell, most people I know who loved the Witch Queen admit that the Taken King was still better than Witch Queen, okay? Lightfall was garbage. It retconned. If you really thought about it, you could actually come up with a good way to have Neomuna. Okay. If you really wanted to come up with a way to fit Neomuna in the lore that actually made sense, you could do it. But you didn't, and you brought in crappy characters like Nimbus that everyone hated. The writing is crap. The gameplay is superficial garbage. It is literally Fortnite and Destiny combined. The only reason it's like that, because they can save the seasons. You know, there are games that once the season ends, if you don't complete the pass, you can still complete it. Why? Because the only way they keep people like you eating this slop is FOMO. And I know, because one of the reasons that I sometimes am tempted to go back to Destiny 2 is FOMO. Fear of missing out. That's the only reason. Because you know when the season ends, you can't get the crap from the previous season. That's it. There's nothing good left in this game. They are literally throwing crap at the wall and seeing what sticks. They haven't added any maps to Gambit. So no. Cry all you want. The numbers speak for themselves. What's the game at right now? 20,000? The day before a season? Warframe has a bigger player base at this point. I'm seeing big Destiny content creators, big Destiny 2 people, playing Warframe. And talking about the future of their channel. Because they realize that Destiny 2 is such crap at this point. Yeah. What is it? So that was... I was overestimating. The day before a season, and you're at 15,784. 8 o'clock at night on a Monday. All right? So don't tell me that the game is great at this point when your own player base is dropping like flies. The day before, right? This is the season coming up. Right? Or didn't it just start? Who knows at this point? Your game is dead. And they somehow think that anyone's going to give a crap about Marathon. You are trying to switch genres. As I was trying to say with Wayfinder, okay? As I was trying to say with Wayfinder. At least Wayfinder was similar to Warframe. So a lot of Warframe players heard about Digital Extremes publishing Wayfinder and went and tried it. But they even said themselves, Marathon isn't for Destiny people. So you have normies who have no idea at this point who Bungie is, because they haven't been involved in Halo. And honestly, what? They have discontinued, Master Chief Collection? Normies, I know people who have no idea who Bungie is at this point. So you go, Bungie, the maker of Halo Marathon. Well, hey, you really think that's going to draw people in? The reason Marvel Rivals is doing so well, okay? Even I want to try Marvel Rivals because Marvel Rivals is the Marvel superheroes. Now, that will put you through the doorway. The fact that they then did it well adds to that. But yes, I'm not a big PvP player, but even I'm intrigued by Marvel Rivals, okay? But Marathon? You think anybody even knows? Do you mean Warframe? So no, I'm not the only one. It's more the majority, more and more people, okay, have the vast majority of people agree with me about Destiny 1. Every now and then I'll get some loser coming here going, Destiny 2 is better than Destiny 1. You should play Destiny 2. All right. But the vast majority of the people are like, yeah, I miss Destiny 1. I wish they'd bring it to PC. Destiny, I wish they... Not sure. But the point I was trying to make is the fact that the Cosmodrome in Destiny 2 is the wrong Cosmodrome. That is how little they care about their game. They just dangle nostalgia keys in front of us and oh, it's the Cosmodrome. And I'll admit, the first time they brought the Cosmodrome, I was ridiculously excited. What soured me the Cosmodrome is the fact that it's the old Cosmodrome. You're so lazy. Fine, there's no Siva left. But you think they fixed the wall? And the thing is, the player count speaks for itself at this point. 15,000 people playing Destiny 2. Anyway, I'm heading out. Like I said, the only reason I logged into Destiny 2 was to show that the Cosmodrome is incorrect. Okay? Which it is. There's no hole in the wall. They completely ignored Rise of Iron. Okay? That tells me so much about their attitude about Destiny. And I'm telling you, Marathon is going to flop. There's going to be a bunch of Destiny people, I'm not one of them, who's going to jump onto Marathon and get all excited about it. But if they can't even fix PvP in Destiny 2, do you really think they can make a fully focused PvP game? This isn't the same Bungie that made Halo. All right? I keep hearing that. No, it's the exact same entrance. It's the same entrance. Yeah. It's the exact same location. I wish you were right. But then, as I said about Final Shape, I liked Final Shape. But I liked Final Shape, and it took me a while to look because several people were saying they thought it was mid. And I was initially ridiculously excited about Final Shape, playing through Final Shape. And then I realized why I liked Final Shape. Looking back, thinking about it a couple weeks after I finished Final Shape, I realized why I liked it so much. And it's for the same reason, one of the big reasons I liked the Red War. Ikora, Cayde, and Zavala. And especially after all that happened in Destiny 2, to have that moment with the three of them being heroic, kicking ass, taking names, being heroes, instead of whiny, beta cuck losers, okay, was why I loved Final Shape, okay? The story, again, most people don't know half of what's going on in Destiny 2, all right? Maybe No Man's Sky. Most people have no clue the majority of the story of Destiny 2. And honestly, I actually used to listen to all those lore videos at the beginning And now I could care less. And I thought I was the only one until every single person I spoke, when I was bigger on Destiny 2, would tell me they have no idea what's going on. And they don't care at this point. But getting to do missions and run a campaign with Ikora, Zavala, and Cade, and with an actual heroic Crow, instead of the beta cuck loser that he was for most of the time, where he's constantly whining about being Uldren Sov. Dude, get over it. Or Zavala begging for forgiveness from the woman who dumped his ass. I get it, you're sorry about the boy dying, but you want me to believe that you keep going generation after generation to those graves and beg for forgiveness? You turned Zavala into a loser. You turned the Crow into a loser. You turned Osiris and Saint 14 into losers. At least the sacrifice of Cade at the end of Final Shape, that was the one meaningful moment in the whole thing. That was the one meaning. And Sagira, what happened to Sagira? And then, and don't get me, like I said, the whole Osiris and Saint 14, and it's not even like it was a side thing. Where it's like, okay, fine. No, you focus so goddamn much attention on Osiris and Saint 14, and it was done so badly. So badly written that my joke of Viso and Ikora Rey is better than it. It is cringe, cliche, garbage. And I don't care. At this point, every insult you throw at me is basically a compliment. Every phobe and ist name you want to call me is a compliment at this point. I collect them. Proud member of the bigot army at this point. All right? And that tea party, other than soy boys and women on X, nobody who plays Destiny 2 liked that scene. One dude I knew skipped it, never saw it. So when I showed it to him, he's like, you broke Destiny 2 for me. So you go around for a season collecting artifacts, melt them, shove it down his throat, and then you couldn't even create a cutscene with Lakshmi 2 in it, but you had them going all smoochy kissy. This is why the whole theme and like feel and just about Destiny 2 is not the same as Destiny 1. Destiny 1's focus was on being a hero. The whole thing was be legend. The fact that Destiny 1, I went back to Destiny 2 like 3 weeks ago, right? And the fact that you have to stand there and listen to these long dialogues in front of these consoles. Again, it's like they have no cutscenes, and when they do, it's those horrible, like, drawings. But you spend forever just standing there listening to stupid dialogue after dialogue, and it's poorly written. Like, the easiest way to me to tell you about how poorly written the dialogue is in Destiny 2 is to look at Failsafe. If you listen to Failsafe's dialogue in the beginning at Red War, she had two personalities. You didn't even need to hear the voices switch to tell she had switched personalities. She was written so well that she had two distinct personalities that also felt like an AI from the Golden Age in a crashed ship. Recently, one of the things that immediately turned off of the first episode after Final Shape was listening to Failsafe. She sounded like Nimbus. Both personalities were basically the same thing, and she was completely anachronistic. What she said was basically California speak. It sounded like California speak, like Dragon Age the Veilguard. I lost interest in Dragon Age the Veilguard long before I saw the non-binary scene. One of the main things that turned me off of Dragon Age the Veilguard was listening to gameplay. Before the non-binary shit. Long before that. You hear the dialogue. Okay? You hear the dialogue. It sounds like modern day. The best example I put it is this way, all right? Viso's iconic moment in Warframe. Viso is Corpus, the Corpus worship prophet. Now imagine instead of Viso saying, take your shot for profit, Viso says, like, take your shot for Jesus. Or for Allah, right? people would be like, that makes absolutely no sense. Viso isn't Muslim. Viso isn't Christian. Viso is Corpus. For him to say Allah or Jesus or whatever doesn't fit. And that is the entire dialogue of Failsafe. She sounds like a California girl. Both personalities. And dear God, the Osiris and Saint 14 is so badly written. It is, I have read better fan fiction. It is, take your shot for men's rights. Take your shot for MAGA, for Trump. None of them would fit. If Viso were to start talking about Trump, it'd be like, that makes no sense. As far as Viso is concerned, he has no memory of Trump. Trump is long dead by the time of Viso. All of that doesn't make sense. She sounds like a California girl. That's it. And that's why I stopped. That first episode, I was like, oh, hell no. I knew from that moment that this, and then there were two moments at that first episode. The second was being forced to listen to a console where you listen to Osiris and Saint 14 going on about sounding like they literally sounded like two schoolgirls. They sounded like two women. Okay. Osiris and Saint 14, you have to listen to a dialogue between the two of them about how they first met. Okay. I don't know. All I know is she does not sound like Failsafe. She sounds completely out of Destiny 2. It doesn't, when you listen to her in the Red War, she sounds like a character, she fits. The dialogue for the recent stuff does not sound like the old Failsafe. But then, Saint 14 and Osiris sound like basically cliche, cheesy fan fiction on what people dream of a gay relationship. It is so cringy and so cheesy and so awful. It is god-awful. Yes, Saint 14 had a more realistic relationship with his pigeons. Every character is awful. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat from, wait, there's something bouncing in the background. Wait a minute. I think it alerted. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Mina is around here meowing somewhere. Between the superficial gameplay, the temporary nature of Destiny 2, the FOMO, okay, yes, everything. Bungie isn't the greatest of writers, but when you look back, everything before Forsaken was well written. Their characters still fit. They made sense. When you read Cade's journal, it sounded like Cade's journal. When I listened to Failsafe in the most recent stuff, it sounds like Nimbus. It sounds like somebody who can only write one character. The dialogue for one character. They don't know how to go into the world of Destiny and write a character that fits the world of Destiny. The same with Osiris and Saint 14. It is so badly written. On top of that, yes, it's gone woke. There's another journal for Cade that was in Destiny 1, where he had like Treasure Island and it had his notes in it. But his journal, yes, I said for everything before, including Forsaken. So everything before Forsaken, right? They also, it's woke. Originally, Destiny was good versus evil. When it comes down to it, it is the light versus the dark. You are the good guy. I hate this sympathetic villain thing, all right? The Fallen were the bad guys. Why? They invaded Earth. Now they suddenly turned the Fallen into oppressed victims. They turned... A lot of people liked the Witch Queen. And I'll admit, the gameplay was fun. The campaign was fun. But I hated the story. I hated the ending of the story. Because I hated the fact that they took agency from Savathun. Instead of her choosing the darkness, she was deceived. So now the Hive are victims too. The Hive are victims of the darkness. Instead of choosing and embracing the darkness, no, they were deceived by the darkness. They do it very... The thing is also, Destiny wasn't really about gray morality. At the end of the day, Destiny wasn't about gray morality, and they did it very badly. Yes, and that's what made Destiny Destiny. And that's why Destiny 1 is so much more fun. Because when you go into Destiny, maybe it's just me, but I want to be a hero. When I play a video game, I like kicking ass, taking names, fighting bad guys, and being a hero. And that's what Destiny was about. That's why I loved Destiny so much. Yeah, it's fun playing the bad guy, but when you're playing the bad guy, you want to be the bad guy. And the greedy, whatever. Forsaken, yes, they did it with Forsaken. That's why I say Forsaken and above and past were good. Before it were good. Which is why personally, if they want to make Destiny 3, they retcon everything after Forsaken. They start Destiny 3 at Forsaken. Because I don't like what they did with Witch Queen. Because it became... There's a way to do Shades of Grey where it's done well. Yes, 100%. Destiny 2 spent too much time trying to portray the Guardians as much as bad guys as they were good guys. I remember another mission where we were trying, that's why I would go randomly back. We were trying to turn Eris into a Hive god, right? And the ghost of Savathun was going on about how horrible Guardians are and how we're bloodthirsty butchers killing Hive. It's like, no, they not only did they try to turn the Guardians into as much bad guys as good, they also wanted to turn the bad guys into victims. I hate this. The Hive were not victims. That's why I hated the Witch Queen. Everybody else liked the Witch Queen. I won't deny it was fun. The campaign was fun up until they took away Savathun's agency. The moment they said that Savathun... Yes, the Drifter, 100%. I love the Drifter. Drifter's a great character, and I don't want them to touch the Drifter. Because if they touch the Drifter now, they're going to destroy his character. You're 100% right. Gambit and Drifter was a good example of gray morality, 100%. I never forgot where he talks about how you can starve to death as a Guardian. And that's like, wow, you can actually starve to death and your ghost revives you as a Guardian. So no, you are the Drifter was a well-done character. Very well-done character. But after that... Like I said, why are we trying to turn the Hive into victims? The Fallen into victims? I can understand, we feel sympathy and pity for the Fallen, okay? That they lost their home. But in the same breath, say that Guardians are oppressors. How dare you call Guardians oppressors? How dare you call Guardians oppressors of the people who invaded our solar system, started multiple wars, and killed millions of humans. And you try to twist it into Guardians being oppressors. That moment, the moment season of the Splicer, I was like, that game has gone woke. I'm the only one who's been talking about this for years. That they turned everything... That moment, this whole oppressor mentality was the first sign to me that there's garbage woke bullshit. Guardians aren't oppressors. You want to sympathize with the Fallen? Fine. You feel bad for them. You want to help them? Fine. But don't you dare call me an oppressor. How dare you for killing Fallen who again started multiple wars. The only reason Cayde is dead is because of Variks, someone we trusted. Variks was the reason Cayde died. So don't tell me we are oppressors. The moment they started that whole oppressor mentality, I've been saying this for years, but apparently you're only allowed to criticize Destiny 2 if the big content creators criticize it. Not only that, but the D2 team are woke. Like, this whole oppressor mentality thing is a new thing that has become ridiculously popular, where they want to turn every good guy into an oppressor, where they want to turn everything around, where they want to turn the Jedi into oppressors, where they want to turn everybody. It's like, yeah, you can deal with shades of gray without turning the Guardians into oppressors. The Drifter, like you said, is a great example of that. But no. And then they go and they retcon things, and it's like, that's why one of my rules, that one of the things I said, Bungie wants to improve their game. They first need to improve the state of Bungie. And one of the first things they need to do is go to every employee at Bungie and ask them, have you played Destiny? And then if they say no, they say you have two choices. You have 1 month to play Destiny. We will even help you create fire teams so you can have threes playing together, and then you can group up and do raids, or we will fire you. You either play Destiny, it doesn't matter what position you're in, you either play Destiny for 1 month, or you're fired. You have to have played Destiny. This is why there's so many gaps in the lore. This is why they can hire some guy who admits that he used to dream of Saint 14 and Osiris so he can share his queer life. Nobody wanted, no. Devrim Kay, and I've said this over and over, is a well-developed character. I liked Devrim Kay. I thought this whole tea thing was a little over the top, but at the same time, it was funny, okay? And guess this, Devrim Kay is gay, and no one had a problem with him. Nobody had a problem with Devrim Kay. It was only when you turned your entire narrative into a focus on those two characters, because you're living your fan fiction. That's why. That's one of the reasons why I think a lot of these wokies are into gaming, because they're all into fan fiction. And they want to make their crazy, disgusting realities in their heads that have nothing to do with the original lore, so they can live it. As I said, I liked Devrim Kay. Still like Devrim Kay. Wish he would give me a cup of tea. Don't have a problem. Never complained about Devrim Kay. All right? But and the thing is, I would have the same problem if you focused an entire, 2 years on a straight relationship too. Because that's not the point of Destiny. It was about being a legend and being a hero and fighting evil and it's not about, oh, he loves him, we gotta save his boyfriend, oh, we gotta get a cup of tea for his boyfriend. No, that's not what Destiny was about. And that's why the whole mood, the whole emotion around Destiny is broken. And I'm tired of these people who, half of them, have no idea what's going on in the goddamn game, who just go there to grind the same thing over and over. And like I said, if I'm going to grind something, you know what? I'll grind Warframe. Because at least I have a better drop chance than Destiny. I was helping somebody a while back grind out a Warframe, and it took us 12 boss runs. Each one of them 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes. I think it was I think it took us 30 minutes, 40 minutes to get him all the pieces for a new Warframe. It took us 12 times to get the 4 pieces. Not 50, not 60. If I'm going to grind something, then I'm going to grind something where I have over 50 different Warframes to choose from. So different ways to play. If I'm going to grind something, I'm going to play a game where every gun in this game feels like an exotic from Destiny. One of the problems with playing Warframe is when you go back to Destiny, all the exotics feels pathetic in comparison. There are some kick-ass guns in Warframe that make Destiny guns look sad. So I'm tired of these people who come in here who somehow they think that they come in here and they try to get me to play this. I would rather play a game like Destiny and have fun, even if it's not being updated, which it did get updated, than waste my time feeling miserable playing Destiny 2. As I said, look at my library, all right? I can the things I can tell you I still want to play. All right, I haven't finished this. I haven't even started this. All right, I haven't finished this. I haven't finished this. Right, I haven't even started. I haven't even started this. I like playing Diablo 3. All right, I haven't played this. I haven't played this. I haven't played this. I haven't played this. I'm about halfway through this on PlayStation. I haven't even gone back to this in ages. I love this. Haven't finished this. Haven't finished this. Haven't finished this. Haven't finished this. Just love playing this. Haven't even gotten even far in this. Okay. Haven't even tried this. Want to go back to this. Want to go back to this. Haven't gotten far in this. Still have Path of Exile 2 on PC to play. Haven't finished this. Haven't finished this. Finished this. But I want to, I haven't done the DLC for this. Here, the action combat is awesome in this, even though it's like dress up, whatever. Haven't finished this. Haven't finished this. I even want to play this over Destiny 2. Haven't finished this on Xbox. Haven't even tried this. Haven't gotten far in this. Haven't finished this. I'm like inches away from getting the platinum on PlayStation. These just barely started. And there's tons of stuff I could still do in Warframe. Okay. Haven't finished this. And I like playing this. This is just on Xbox. All right. And this doesn't include my full library, which I have to keep uninstalling games. All right. All right. So my time is limited. I have a full-time job. Okay. I would rather play Assassin's Creed Origins than play Destiny 2. I'm a bad person for that. I will admit it. I'm a very bad. Mina, that explains why Mina is mad at me. I don't know why this is here. Oh yeah, because I was originally interested in it until I heard about Matt Hansen. Now I'm not downloading that. I have a massive library. All right. Why the hell am I going to play Destiny 2? Okay. Just flat out, why? I can't even play Destiny 2 on my Steam Deck. I can play Warframe on my Steam Deck. I can play Diablo 4 on my Steam Deck. But I cannot play Destiny 2 on my Steam Deck. Fine. Lock out Crucible. But from my understanding, your anti-cheats are so shitty that you're constantly having cheaters anyway. I can't even play Destiny 2 on my Steam Deck. Now, I can play it on my ROG Ally, but I would rather play Bluey. Okay? I haven't played this yet. I mean, I have a massive library of games to play. I did start Stray on PlayStation 5, and I do own a physical copy on Switch because... No, I haven't. See, I haven't played Greedfall. I just sit here. All I have to do is come online tomorrow and sit here and be like, all right, people, suggest games for me. And you will give me a massive library because I didn't really get into gaming except in the last 10 years, all right? On top of that, most of that time I was playing Destiny. So I have a massive retro library to go back and play. Like, I look at my NES, SNES on Switch library. Most of them I've never played. And I'm like, I can't even decide where to start. So why am I going to play Destiny 2 at this point? It's like I realized that I spent so much time playing Destiny and Destiny 2 when I could have been playing so many other games. And I wasted so much time doing that. I mean, hell, Call of Duty. All right, everyone's telling me I need to play a Call of Duty game. I haven't yet played a Call of Duty game. Castlevania. I've been wanting to play this, which is a prequel to Remnant. Code Vein. Contra. I mean, my God. I need to still play the first one. I still need to play the first one. That's the thing. So it's like, why the hell am I going to play Destiny 2? I don't want to even get hooked back onto Destiny 2, because then you see it's like this. It's like once you pull yourself away from Destiny 2, the FOMO starts to fade. It's still a part of you. It's like an addiction. Destiny 2 is an addiction. I will 100% say it. Destiny 2 is an addiction. I said, why is the game still on my Xbox? Why is it fully updated? Because deep down, I am still addicted to Destiny 2. A part of me wants to go back into Destiny 2 and grind out that season pass. A part of me wants to go back into Destiny 2 and get all that stuff before I miss out on getting it, right? So that's why it's like, no. It's like I'm trying to just go curl turkey. Because I know the moment I get that first sweet taste of Destiny 2, I'm not going to be able to pull myself away. So that's why. Because I have, like you said, Kingdom Come Deliverance. I still haven't played the first game. And the second one's coming out in February. As I said, Tales of Kenzara Zhao is not a woke game. He got dragged. I'm sorry. I didn't, but like, it took me a while to realize that. Normally, I am not that type of person. So, but yeah. I have not played this. I have not downloaded this. Just let me be clear. I have not played this. I have not downloaded this. All right. Gears series. I haven't played any of the Gears of War games, and I know Henry has been recommending the Gears games. Yeah, Titan was one of my favorites. I absolutely love Titan. But then I remember the beta. And so that's why I get so angry with Destiny 2. Because I remember when the game was fun, when the game was great, when everyone was playing the game. And the fact that you guys are willing to accept these cheap, shoddy seconds. That you're willing to just take this. The game's never going to change. But then, as I said, the player base is so low that, they said 15,000 people. 15,000. Warframe has over 60,000. Warframe has over 60,000. There are, like I said, Astacross, who said he would never play Warframe, is playing Warframe and having a ton of fun. And I am actually loving watching him play. I liked Gaul. And the funny thing is, you don't understand. I work with someone named Gary. So it was hilarious when he's like, and his name is Gary. And it's like, Gary, you're the enemy of Destiny 2. It was hilarious. I work with a guy named Gary, and he is not like Gary from... But... See, I have it right here. Kingdom Come Deliverance. And the adventures were fun. And the characters were unique. And yeah, there were cringe moments. I won't deny it. There were cringe moments. Don't get me wrong. There were definitely cringe moments, okay? I know, and that's why I need to play it, which is why I'm installing it right now. I don't want to uninstall Atlas Fallen. Let me go with this. So I'm going to install it. Anyway, I have to head out because I have work tomorrow and I'm installing it. And maybe I will live stream it and try to finally fully finish a game. I keep starting games and not finishing them. So I'm going to leave this to install overnight and maybe I'll live stream for an hour or two tomorrow and play Kingdom Come Deliverance and finally play something and finish it. Because I know I hate it when people bring up their whole mental illness thing, but I definitely do have. Okay. Look, I think that's awesome. I'm one of the people. Like, okay, I'm. You know what? I'm gonna install it. I will be on tomorrow. I said I made a video first, but I gotta head out because I have work and I get up at 4 a.m. But thank you for letting me rant about Destiny 2. You notice they always disappear when you bring up the player base. Anyway, but yeah, there's just so much stuff out there to play that it's like, why bother? And yeah, no, I've actually been diagnosed with it too. At one point, I haven't taken the medication for it in years. And the thing is, I'll end it with this, right? Everyone's like, it's so addictive, right? The Adderall, right? It's so addictive. And for me, it was not. I could drop it in a moment and go back to it without a problem. Anyway, I gotta head out because, like I said, I gotta get up at 4 a.m. And I can hear the little lunatic. It's hilarious how much kittens are like children. She's like a child. You have to keep peace. Take care. Yeah. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I sound worse than I feel. Okay, let me just put it that way. I sound worse than I feel. My voice is breaking. Honestly, I wouldn't mind losing my voice because then I wouldn't have to talk over the radio at work. But it's been fun. I still can't believe